Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is November the 6th, 2021. I wanted to come in and show you all, based off the price chart, reasons as to why we're going to look for Lucid Motors stock to continually go up in price. We're not going to talk about, well, they're about to produce their first automobile, and price doesn't care about that. The only thing that moves price, the only reason that will justify price movement is what you and I are simply willing to pay and sell for these instruments. That's it. That's the only way that this price is going to move. Now, welcome to HueFin. We're also known as HueFin News. We're going to give you realistic price predictions in the market for stocks. So if you guys want to learn more, at least keep a heads up. Make sure you keep it locked in here. Hit the like button, share it, and also subscribe to our channel. Now, before I show you off the chart why we're still looking for the price in Lucid Motors to go up, let's talk about what we did on our last price prediction in Lucid Motors. I mean, take a look at this. We called it. We told you all we're looking for Lucid Motors to go up in price right here on October the 26th. Now, the market has moved exceedingly higher in a very short time frame. That's something that we can't control, right? Sometimes our predictions play out relatively quick, and then sometimes it takes a while. It takes a week, 2 weeks for us to really see the market hit our targets. So this one, it didn't take long. So you guys can see it, 29.69% right here was tagged out on October the 28th. Simple, right? Simple. Now, obviously, we closed higher than that on Friday. If you were to get out on Friday of the last trade, check this out. Instead of 29%, 55% right there. Boom. Simple. So now that's done. All right, we're through with that. We need to talk about the reason as to why we're going to see the price in Lucid Motors go up. The first one is, take a look how we traded on Friday. Like, if the market really was weak, we would not have seen this market close toward the high of the bar. That's the first reason, right? This spread right here alone has taken out the spread that occurred on the 29th, even November the 1st. So the market is trying to go somewhere, because if we wasn't trying to go nowhere, we would not have seen the price in Lucid Motors break outside of these spreads that occurred on the 29th and November the 1st. We wouldn't have seen it. That's the first reason. Cool. Second reason is this was support. So I'm going to take this horizontal line right here. This is now the area of support in Lucid Motors right here. Okay, around $35. We broke outside of that, right? As we will see the market price in Lucid Motors continue to move higher, especially right here on this high volume price bar day on the 20th of October. We was able to keep the price above $35. So now $35 is support. Okay. So as long as this price in Lucid Motors keeps above $35, guess what? That's another reason for us to look for the price to go up. Yep. That's the first one. Now, let's take a look at what we got on weekly time frame in Lucid Motors. Look at that. Look at that weekly price bar. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? For us to see the price of this last trade week come all the way down to $33.02, we were still able to see the price overcome all of that selling and close at the high of the bar. That tells us that there's still buyers here and that this market is trying to go up. So by the end of this video, we need to try to figure out, okay, cool, we're looking for the price in Lucid Motors to continually go up. How high do you think we're going to go? Right? You might get some individuals telling you to hold this particular stock over the next 2,000 years in order to benefit in this market in Lucid Motors, right? Cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys can hold it for how long you want, but there's no guarantee that the market will be higher. So you got to have a price target, right? Looking at this from a weekly perspective, we don't have too much history of seeing Lucid Motors trade above $45, right? We got what, 2 weekly price bars where we've seen Lucid Motors trade up here. All right. So we're going to use what happened these 2 weeks to gauge how high the price is going to go before we see some selling occur. Okay. So now let me transition this over to the 15-hour chart, and we're going to try to pay attention to the market in Lucid Motors, right? So now, looking at here over the last 2 weeks, you have this high, which came in on this 15-hour price bar, $44. And then we got this support price right around here, which is around 50. So we got $44, and then we got $50 as areas that we can see contention between the buyers and the sellers in Lucid Motors, right? Now, looking at how strong this market is in Lucid Motors right now, I mean, do you really think $44 is going to be a problem? I mean, that's a legitimate question that we need to answer. $44, right? That would be the first spot that we need to come in and eat off the market on a small play. Now, like I said, if you're going to hold this long term, then cool. It doesn't matter where your price target is, because obviously in the next 10,000 years, we would expect the price to be a lot higher than where it is right now. So, I mean, you guys can click off the video and go watch something else. But for those who are looking to grab a quick play, quick opportunity to grab some profits, look for 44 first. Then the second area is going to be 50. I'm definitely seeing $50 as a restriction point in Lucid Motors now. I mean, we're trading around $41 now. But yeah, 44 or 50, right? That's it. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you what we have in regards to that. Let me extend this out further so I could just show you that restriction point. Okay, it might be a little bit lower, right? Like down here, $50, like I said. And let me switch this back over to the daily time frame, and let's see what the profits can be. All right. So we're going to play the strength into the market in Lucid Motors. As long as the price trades above $35, we're going to look for the price to go up, right? $44 was that first spot, you remember? So we can grab some profits out the market of about 5%. That's not a lot, but hey, when you want to get out the way before the house burns down, before price falls, when you want to grab that profit right before it happens, that's the first spot that I'm seeing, $44. Second area is going to be up here towards that $50 mark, which is around 20% price move. Like I said, this price is extremely strong. Like the momentum is definitely on the buy side in Lucid Motors right now. The sellers are not here, not yet. They might appear at 44 if they're able to. If the buyers are able, if the buyers are able to overcome the sellers around 44, then $50 is next. I'm here to tell you that now. All right. So let me extend out this trend first, because this is the ultimate trend that I'm looking for the market in Lucid Motors to go. We're going to hold this area as $35. As long as we hold that, you know what I'm expecting. So this is it. This is what I'm looking forward to right here. No confusion. We talked about what the market is feeling. We talked about how the buyers are definitely in control of this market right now in Lucid Motors. And that's the reason why we're going to expect the price to go up. All right, so now it's your turn. Let me know, where do you think the price of Lucid Motors is going to go in the next 3 weeks? Drop the comment right now, because this is what I'm seeing. Now it's your turn. Hit me up. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.